Okay, so continuing on, the thing I noticed next that I have, the last thing pretty much left is the face plates. So you can change out the face plates and everything, like a Figma and everything. And this is the one of the face plates that goes into like the little garage door, hanger door, opening for when she transforms and everything, because this is where she looks out of and she could see and she talks to the other guys when she does this. And this is pretty cool because this doubles up as a storage. So, when you have this in the thing, it's, reenacting that scene where she looks out and talks to them through the little garage thing door opens up. It's a really cool scene. And like like when I watched it, I was still in shock because I didn't know she could freaking transform. And she transforms at that scene. And so this is pretty cool because it has both of them. So you put her in this way and then it acts as a storage for it. And so I was trying to figure out how the heck do you take this apart? And it turns out that you just pull on it like straight up and it comes right out. And so like the feel and the fit of that is really freaking solid. And so that way I could, change out her faceplate and everything, but I'm just gonna keep it so I can, because of course, that scene was such a cool scene. So I'm definitely gonna keep it like that. And so when she talks to them and everything, and then you just slide this into here. I don't want to do it because I don't know how to take it out yet. So you just slide that into there, and then that's how that all happens. And so pretty much from there, all I got left is to transform this and start putting her together with this. And so I'm gonna start to do that right now, and I'll just go over like a few more of the things here and there whenever I notice something interesting. I'll pop back in and everything like that. So yeah, so let me start transforming this thing. Okay, so I just looked at the instructions real quick. And so yeah, you just slide her in and she just like pretty much just clicks in place, and you could still even use the little garage door, little hanger door opening closing. And I think that's really cool. Just so you could exactly reenact that scene where she talks to the kids, and like that's pretty cool. And I noticed too that it has more cannons, more guns that pop up right here whenever you do that. So let me keep going and trying to figure out how to put this thing together. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So it turns out you're supposed to put like the feet like on the back to do like more of the rockets and stuff, but I'm just gonna skip that. And this is pretty cool. Like with just this movement of this to this, it makes the face like that. Like that is really cool. Like that's like really tactical, really easy to do. And it just like how fast like it starts to take shape is pretty freaking cool from there. To make the Soundorous, to make the mouth and everything. And it looks really good too, like the eyes, that gold and the colors and everything. They come off really well. So let me keep messing with this and trying to get it all done. Okay, so trying to mess it a little bit more, I figured it out. So whenever you get it opened up like this, you could just easily just pop out the faceplate by pushing it from the inside. You can see like the backside of it. So I was a little bit scared about how to get that out, but that's really easy. I do like how easy that is, so I'm not too scared now. And so I think that's pretty cool. Like from the inside, you just push it up and out, and it just easily just comes right out. There is a good friction to it, so it feels nice and solid in there. Okay, so I was messing with it, and it says to like pop like the shell or like this hood part, but like that's all it freaking moves, which is kind of lame. But like this was pretty cool. The arm right here, because the arm pops out like multiple joints to give you that entire bend and everything. And like I think that looks really cool. And it feels good too. Like that main hinge right there feels pretty smooth. There is some tension to it, but it feels pretty good. And then you do get a little bit more bend from that. So you can do it, pretty far out. And so that does feel pretty good. Feels pretty solid. Like I don't feel like I'm not too scared like I might break it or something. It just sucks because like I can't do like a twist turn like that way. Because like the missiles are on like this side, but I don't think she ever points him out that way. So I mean this does look accurate to what it looks like in the movie and everything. Whenever she fully powers up and everything, and so this is pretty cool too. I just noticed it right now when I was messing with it a little bit earlier, and so like the side has a hinge on it, so that way it can fully extend out the legs because she does a pretty wide stance whenever she's fighting, and whenever she does like when she shoots all her freaking missiles out and everything. Let me fix the other hand, and like yeah, that feels really good. It's like all the different missile ports and everything, pop open. They're really easy to flip out and flip open, and so that feels like pretty freaking good. overall. So let me, I got a few more things to mess with real quick, and then I think I'm almost done. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. I know in the thing it says to use the stand with it, because the stand would hook onto it and make it to where it could stand up easier, but pretty much that's what it looks like in the end. Out of everything, like just standing up, it does like the stance and everything, and just like starts shooting like a huge, freaking barrage of freaking missiles and shots and everything at the enemies and everything. And it's a really cool, freaking part. And like I think it definitely looks the part. I could have sworn it was like a little bit more like arched, more like a Godzilla, like how it has like a more down and arches up, but not really. It's kind of limited with how it can pose. But in Soundorous and Annul being Annulus and everything, like it does look the part. It definitely has the same shape and everything, and I think it does look really freaking cool, especially when it has like that super wide stance. And then of course the top opens up. Let me try to open up the top. The top opens up so you can see her, and then she talks to them right before right before she starts fighting and everything. The bottom opens up with more missiles and everything. So just a huge, freaking barrage of missiles and stuff everywhere. And then of course her hands are freaking cannons too, which is ridiculous but super freaking cool. I got the more cannons up here as well that pop out. And so yeah, so that is really freaking cool overall. Let me see if I can get her to stand like that on her own. And so I do have the alternate piece in there, so that way I can still have, the figure itself out there, and you could see a comparison of her versus how tall she would be inside the figure, which funnily enough, it is almost the exact same height, which is crazy. Oh, you know what? She doesn't touch the floor. Yeah, because her feet don't touch completely bottom. So oh no. So yeah, she is definitely like within the same size because she grows like how Ultraman grows from regular human into like fully like giant size, kaiju size and everything. That's what she does in this part. And so that is pretty cool that even though she still has the figure and has the Sunderous, the complete, Sunderous form and everything, um like it's still the same exact height that she would be with pretty much like this extra mech suit, extra robot suit, I guess, which is like a part of her in a way. But yeah, this is really cool and like one of the coolest scenes in the movie that just it brings it all together and just really surprised me, and I thought it was just amazing. And so when they announced this figure, I was like, I definitely have to get it because it's my favorite part in the whole movie, and like the whole series in general because it just goes SSS Dynazenon, Gridman, and then Gridman Universe, which is the movie, and that's where this comes in. And I kind of wish that they showed a picture of it or something, but they don't. They just make the reference right here. You could do like open up the hatch, and she could look out like in the movie and everything. But that's pretty much it. And this booklet is actually pretty nice. But I wish they would have pictures of the movie in here or something. Because yeah, I think the movie came out a while ago now. Um, So yeah, at least something from the movie or some reference from the movie. But that's pretty much all you get. So, you get like the figure, you get all the extra stuff for her, including the like her baton, and the baton is really cool because she uses that in a few of the episodes. And then the movie, oh yeah, the movie kinda, but she's already in the mech when she kind of uses that power or whatever. And so yeah, so you get that, and then of course you get the complete when she's inside of it, and then the ship. I'll probably when I probably have more room to display stuff, I'll probably have them both out like this. 'Cause I think she just looks so freaking cool. I freaking love the look, the super beefy, tanky look of her, and she she does not disappoint when she freaking fires off all of her stuff, all the missiles and everything, and it's such a cool scene, and I freaking love the movie because of that. And a lot of the stuff the movie does was crazy good. Like I was not expecting any of it by far. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it for everything you get from the box, and I'm super excited to get it. And I do have like more robot stuff and more mech stuff and transformer stuff. I have no idea why the heck my focus is so bad today. And yeah, I just think she looks so freaking cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to have this. Try to get that. Yeah, sorry about that. I know my camera's focus has been really bad right now. But you can see the glossiness. She just looks amazing. And I can't wait to have her with. I think I have like an Ava model kit and a few Gundam model kits. Some of the redos of the G1 Transformers. Um, was it Shockwave? Yeah, Shockwave. I think it was Soundwave. Shockwave, Soundwave. I always get the two mixed up. I have like one of those. Oh, and then Hot Rod, my favorite Hot Rod. And I have a G1 Hot Rod somewhere in there. So yeah, she's definitely gonna look really good next to all of them. Probably outshine them just because how beefy she is and how cool she freaking looks and how different and unique she is. And yeah, so that's pretty much all for this one. And sorry I had to make it into two parts, but yeah, thanks for watching.